Greetings from Singapore. My name is Estelle, and today I'll be sharing with you my internship experience in JW Marriott Singapore South Beach. Singapore is known as the little red dot, however, the economic giant over Southeast Asia, and it's also known as the most modern city over a century. The tropical climate is meant for both leisure and business travelers, known as a safe and clean environment. In Singapore, there is Chinese, Eurasian, Malays, and Indians. In JW Marriott, we believe in cultivating and enriching experiences based on our guests' passion that deepen and shape their lives. We orchestrate a personalized experience with attention even to the slightest details. We impart a sense of harmony and well-being which beautifully delivers lasting memories. JW Marriott is a design-led landmark in the heart of Singapore's arts and culture district, which fuses contemporary architecture with restored heritage in a brilliant show of form and function. They occupy 3 heritage buildings and 3 new hotel blocks. They feature 634 guest rooms, including 47 suites, 17 meeting rooms and venues, a grand ballroom with contemporary interiors, 2 sky gardens and swimming pools, our signature spa by JW, and 5 restaurants and bars, as well as our lifestyle destination, the NCO Club. Our NCO Club consists of 4 eclectic concepts including culinary anchors, which includes fish pool, the oyster, caviar and champagne bar, the Madam Fun, a Chinese and Cantonese cuisine. We also have Cool Cats, which is a music lounge with performing live bands. Not forgetting the Stags Room, an intimate wine room in partnership with Stags Lips and Penfolds. Our 2 main restaurants would be the Beach Road Kitchen, an all-day dining restaurant situated in the heart of South Beach with a variety of live action stations. We also have Akira Beck, which is the feature celebrity chef made by Chef Beck himself, which is the signature modern Japanese cuisine with Korean accents. Moving on, during my internship, I was attached to At Your Service department. It is mainly the heart of all departments, and our main job was to answer calls of all inquiries and requests, be it for our external or internal guests. We lead by the service notes and we brief them daily accordingly. They are mainly to be present, to pause and engage, to be open, to lead with a yes, to be thoughtful, at the unexpected, and to be swift, to hop to it. We mainly work together in order to achieve a goal. The slightest job would be the daily call, and we give it our all to fulfill our guests' requests. Prior to the start of my internship, I learned the Opera system online training, as well as our daily calls training for the first 2 weeks, and we start off with doing courtesy calls. The purpose of courtesy call is mainly done to make our guests feel welcomed and also to make sure that they are comfortable and everything is good upon the check-in. We do it every day from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and we give the guest a call prior to every 30 minutes onwards after our guests check in. And right now, allow me to introduce to you my lovely team at your service.
Good afternoon! Good afternoon. Thank you for calling JW Marriott Singapore South Beach. This is Joe. How may I assist you?
And that was my beloved senior Miss Jorama speaking of our standard verbiage whenever an external call calls in. The following picture is an example of our daily checklist. There is different shifts of morning and afternoon and midnight shifts. They are actually mainly used to guide us to save different kinds of reports. Prior to the start of my internship, my main learning objective was to mainly be quick and efficient when answering guests' inquiries and requests. It is also to follow our brand standards and also when answering inquiries to be as precise and detailed as possible. One of them was to also give our guests our undivided attention when attending to their calls. We also take ownership of our calls, and also we hand over our trays in a proper manner to prevent any shortfall. And right now, allow me to do a critical analysis on SWOT. Every day before I prepare for work, I will make sure that I come with a learning heart. As the day goes by, when I learn every day even more and more, I learned from my seniors that lending a helping hand is actually really important, and slowly that made me stood out as well.
Estelle's strength is that she's very reliable, independent, team player. She gets along with her colleagues very well. She's also approachable, and one thing that the team loves about her is that she's always there, willing to assist or help with anything.
Moving on to my weakness, one of them that I have was the lack of confidence, especially when it comes to making decisions right from the start, because I am not really confident on what to answer, and I get easily pressured, especially during busy shifts when there is a lot of things to do, or some complaints get too out of hand, or if there is any complaint that is new to me. However, when I get pressured, I will always tell myself to quickly snap back in order to get back to work. In the reality of my department, there was nothing to avoid because we needed to learn and take every job into our own hands. My coworkers are way better than I am when it comes to handling calls or technology things, especially when it comes to phone technology. They are really independent when it comes to completing their job, and that's what slowly inspired me to follow their footsteps.
One of her weakness is she panics easily when she is facing unfamiliar issues which she's unsure of. However, she gets over easily, and always ensure that she handed over accordingly.
Moving on to the opportunities, I believe that classes in learning to handle the computer programs could help others better. My whole team was my mentors in assisting me both emotionally and mentally. Despite the age, they are all professions. They always motivate me whenever I seek them for advice. However, my manager and supervisors were the ones who always comfort me and give me the best advice whenever times get tough and whenever I feel like giving up right from the start. Moving on to threats. One of the professional challenges that I faced would be the lack of teamwork and communication through the front desk. In this hospitality industry, communication is the key importance to succeed. Therefore, it is important to communicate through all departments well. An example would be when our guest faces a billing issue and would like to inquire more through the phone. However, as only the front desk department has the authority to access to all tedious billings, however, they might be engaged with guests upon checking in or even handling their own personal tasks as well. Through critical analysis, letting guests wait through the phone or even letting guests wait for a callback could actually lead to a service downfall or even preventing anyone from meeting our JW Marriott service standards. A suggestion that could allow the organization to improve would be to give authority to actual service department to access to detailed billings. Likewise, if organization is afraid of the information of our guests getting leaked or misused, they may actually give the authorization to our supervisors or the managers in actual service as well. This could not only allow us to be on par with meeting guests' expectations, but it might also bring up our service standards of the JW Marriott as well. It also disallow actual service from being too dependent on the team. Overall, this is indeed a great opportunity to allow me to grow and to learn. If given an opportunity to work with JW Marriott again, I'll be more than willing to contribute and to be part of the team.